Welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. This is hard mode Michigan. I'm gonna, I think, make my way back to Black River and try and do some things over there. We're gonna use the twin steer, which might not be smart, but I know the Sterling spare parts is picked up in Smithville. So we're gonna go get that, and we're gonna take it to Black River, and then we're gonna see if we can complete Black River. At least get everything done other than the logging stuff that needs to be done. I'm gonna save logging for last. I usually always do that. But honestly, that all depends on how much money I have, because I know you lose like I don't even remember what it is. It's like 20,000 you lose just from logging, just because you have to buy the trailers and stuff. So, I don't know. It may honestly be something that we come back to later, but we'll see. But I'm going to see if the twin steer can do this. Hopefully it can. Sorry if you heard that ding. My computer, my message came through. My computer's old, so when I open it up, it just took forever to wake up, and then I get all these old notifications, like old messages and stuff, so that's what that was. Haven't got my new computer yet, but I will soon. If I don't get it, I don't know, I made a deal with my wife. It was either I order it on my birthday, or whenever I make $100 from YouTube, I can order my computer. So, whichever comes first, which most likely it will be my birthday, because my birthday is this month in April. It's at the end of the month, but still. I only have like 3 weeks till my birthday, so. But I am going to get a new computer. It's just a matter of whichever comes first. And I really can't wait, because my computer is so old, and it's amazing that it even still works as well as it does. And it works fine. It's just, like, it has to be plugged in. Like, the battery can say it's 100%, and it'll die in like 5 minutes if it's unplugged. Yeah, the twin steer may not be the best. How is there no visible attachment points? There's a freaking telephone pole right there. But yeah, I mean, my computer's from 2011. It's a MacBook Pro, and you know, I know how people feel about Apple and MacBooks and whatever, especially when it comes to gaming. But I'm not a big computer gamer. Like, I play on my PS5, and that's really it. I've never really been into computer games. I've always been a console gamer. And not to say that couldn't change, but like, I don't really, and like, it seems silly to say that like I'll shell out, you know, $2,000 on a MacBook Pro, but like I won't shell out, you know, $2,500 to $3,000 on a desktop. And it's like, I'm not against having a desktop or building a PC, but like, I don't, the only place I could really keep it would be in my basement. And I mean, my basement's like half finished. It's not like it's an unfinished space, but it's also a space that we have set up for our boys. Like, you know, most of their toys are down there. They have like the PS4 with a TV down there, so like they can go down there and, you know, play around and do whatever they want. So like, if I had a computer down there, they'd mess with that, and I wouldn't want that. And like, we let them go down there by themselves. Like, you know, we have like an old IP camera set up that we had used when my oldest was a baby. We used it as like a baby monitor. And we still do that for my youngest. He still has a camera in his room, but I'll probably remove that soon because he just turned 4, so he doesn't really need it anymore. It was more so when he was a baby and all that, so we could check on him. But that's a big tip. Don't spend ridiculous amounts of money, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, on those crazy baby monitors, if you have any, you know, technical ability or whatever, just get an IP camera. You know, one that has like pan, tilt, zoom, whatever. They're relatively cheap. You can get one for like, you know, 70, 80 bucks. And you just hook it up. You have to like scan a QR code on your phone with it. It's the only way to connect to the app. Like you can't, I mean, I'm sure some crazy computer hacker out there could hack into it somehow, but in order to connect to the camera, you have to like either be in the room with it and it plays a tone that only like your phone can pick up, or you have to scan a QR code on the back of it. And then like it also is like double password protected and everything. So it's pretty secure. There's no reason why like it's any less secure than a baby monitor. And I mean, I guess with baby monitors you can get some other beneficial features, but like, I don't know, it's really unnecessary. An IP camera works just as well. And that's what we always used for our kids, and it worked fine. But, so I had an extra one, so I'd put it downstairs just so if they are down there by themselves, we can always just periodically like peep at the camera and make sure they're not doing anything they shouldn't be. But again, like it's just, and like that's another thing. My PS5, it sits in my living room, like in my, you know, underneath my TV, and we use the PS5 for, you know, like as a smart device for like streaming, like, you know, streaming services. And like we also have a smart TV, so we do use that too. I mean, both devices have, you know, all of our streaming services logged in. And the other reason for that is because I have a PlayStation Portal. So obviously if I'm using my Portal and I'm remote playing, no one else can. Should I try going down this hill and going across there? I mean, that's where I need to go. So it's just risky, man. That's a really tough crossing. I'm afraid to try it. Otherwise, it's going to take forever, though, to go the long way. You know what? Let's, it's not smart to try that with the twin steer, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not risking that. We're just going to go the long way. We'll just have a little discussion here. But, like, if I'm remote playing on my Portal, then we can't, no one else can use my PS5 because I'm remote playing. Now, if I was streaming with like the beta cloud streaming, someone could still use the PS5 while I'm doing that, but I haven't done that in a little while just because SnowRunner isn't a game that you can do that with, and you know, like I had been playing the Infamous series and I haven't actually been playing that lately, but I'll get back to it eventually. But that is already being streamed, so like I can't stream a streamed game anyway, so like I can't even use my Portal to play Infamous at all because I'm already streaming the game, so I can't stream the game over Wi-Fi then to my Portal while I'm already streaming it from Sony. So unless they add the PS3 collection of games to the streaming service, then I can't remotely stream those unless I'm, yeah, whatever. Anyways, you get the idea. So I don't want to, like, I would have to also move my PlayStation down to the computer to then, which that would be the only reason why I would build a PC, would be to, you know, have a capture card and then capture my console gameplay on the PC. Or, you know, even, I could even, I guess, technically get SnowRunner on the PC and play SnowRunner on the PC, because you can transfer your save files with that Pros system or whatever, I think. But either way, like, I've never really been a PC gamer. The only game I ever really played, well, games I ever really played on a computer were RuneScape and Minecraft. So, like, it was never really worth it to me to build a PC, because my laptop could always run RuneScape, and it could run Minecraft for the most part. It can't anymore, but, like, it could. And it can't really even run RuneScape anymore, which is kind of crazy. But that being said, when I get a new MacBook, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a new MacBook Pro, an M4 MacBook Pro. So it's going to be way, way, way more powerful than my computer is now. So it'll be able to do all those things again. It'll be able to run Minecraft. It'll be able to run RuneScape if I want to log into RuneScape again. It's been a while, but you never quit RuneScape if you know what RuneScape is. it's a game that you never really quit playing. You just take really long breaks from it, and then you come back. Like, I've had the same account on RuneScape for probably 20 years, if not more. I have a maxed account. If you're interested and you know RuneScape, my name is the same on RuneScape. That's actually where I made this name. It's not my original RuneScape name. Technically, it's just my display name. Because my username is still, like, I still have to log into RuneScape with my old username. Which is unusual, because when you make an account now, you log in with your email. But back then, you just logged in with your username and your password. And then they finally allowed you to change your name, which you just basically were changing your display name, like what other people could see, which is a good way to implement it, in my opinion. So I had done that, and that was when I created this name. And a lot of people, like, always wondered how I came up with the name Azerodon. And it's funny because whenever I made it, I didn't actually intend it to be pronounced that way. I intended it to be pronounced Azerodon, but no one ever pronounced it that way. Everyone always pronounced it Azerodon, kind of like the country, like Azerbaijan. And it just made sense to me why people would do that, just because that's the way English works, and we know Azerbaijan as a country that it's pronounced that way. So I kind of just accepted it to be Azerodon instead of Azerodon. But like I forget, I'm really bad at making names, and I was just, like, you know, Googling, like, high fantasy, like, you know, names like that for, like, RPGs and stuff. And there was, like, 2 different names that I liked, and one was, like, Azer something. And then there was another one that ended in Dawn, and I kind of just combined them together. And my name is also Adam, so, like, you know, the name starting with an A I also liked as well. So, like, I don't know, it just made sense to me, and it's just kind of what I made up. So I made up the name, technically, by combining a couple of names. And then that was my RuneScape name. So if you're interested and you want to see my skills and, like, my whatever on the high scores, just look me up on the high scores under Azerodon, and you'll find me. I have a maxed as in I have every skill at 99. I do have a couple 120s. I do have Dungeoneering at 120. I have Invention at 120. I have a couple others that are close, but not close enough to say, like, they're almost 120. But yeah, I mean, I love RuneScape. I'll always love RuneScape. Well, there's not really anything even in there. Wait, there's not even anything in the Chevy. Oh, the engine's broken too, so I'm gonna have to tow that. We'll do that later. So yeah, I mean, RuneScape is a game that I will just always love. They actually just announced a new game that they made that's like a single-player RPG, which it interests me, but it's only available to play on PC, so I don't think I'll ever play it. But it's called, like, RuneScape Dragon Wilds or something. I guess it's supposed to be like a spin-off. I don't really know much about it. I don't know if there's, like, skills that you have to train or whatever else, but I don't know, it seems interesting. I hope they're successful. The only real successful game that Jagex has had is RuneScape. And then, of course, Jagex has gone through a whole bunch of, like, they've been sold 1,000,000 times at this point by investment groups, and the whole game is just riddled with microtransactions anymore. And it already has a paid membership, so, like, the fact that there's microtransactions for a game that you pay a paid membership for is kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I'll still always love the game, though, regardless whether I play it or not. But I have a little, like, Max Cape keychain on my car keys, so, like, you know, it's just like just something I used to enjoy playing all the time. But anyway, those are really, and, like, Minecraft. I'm a big fan of Minecraft on a computer, like the Java edition. I don't really like the what's it called, Bedrock version of the game. I prefer Java. So, like, whenever I was playing Minecraft on my PlayStation for a while there, I haven't played it in a while either, but is there any fuel in this? Oh man, nothing has fuel. I feel like I need to go to the gas station and fill up before I try to go I mean, this truck is relatively fuel efficient, but I have to get all the way over there. Do we risk it? I think we risk it. But, so, I don't know. We'll see if I get back into playing RuneScape and Minecraft again on my new computer. I doubt I will, but you never know. I'll never record any of those things and upload them to the channel, because I doubt I would be able to do that anyway, just because I'd have to, like, screen capture with, like, OBS or something while I'm playing on the MacBook, and, like, I don't think the computer power's enough to do that. I may try and capture to my MacBook, though, whenever I do get it, because I do have an external capture device that I can capture with to a computer, but my computer was too old to do it, which I knew it would have been. I initially bought it because I thought maybe my wife's computer could handle it, and it almost could. It was just a little bit, it just couldn't handle it. So, and my computer, my wife's computer is still kind of old at this point. Hers is a 2015, I think, so I think a brand new MacBook with the spec that I'm going to get may be able to do it, at least capture 1080p. So we'll see. If I can, you know, I may start capturing and editing and uploading that way, which I would prefer, because then I wouldn't be limited to, like, you know, the hour, which I probably wouldn't make my videos longer than an hour anyway, but I get limited. I can't do a whole lot of editing in Share Factory because you can't have more than like 100 clips, I think, in a video. And there have been times, like back when I was doing Crash Bandicoot 4, those videos involved a lot of editing because it was a lot of time. Like, I would just record and record and record and record until I finished the level. So those would require a lot of editing and clipping and cutting things, and I had reached the limit a couple times. I think especially on the Insane trilogy, I reached the limit a couple times on some of my recordings, so I had to, like, you know, figure out a way that I could cut it down a little bit more without adding more clips. So it was tough. So it would just remove that limitation from me, and I would probably just use something like DaVinci Resolve or something. That's like a free editing program that you can use, and it works really well. And if it does start working out for me, then I would consider, you know, getting something like Adobe Premiere, or, you know, a better video editing software that is a paid version. But for now, I don't really need to, because the videos that I make don't require a whole lot of editing anyway, so it wouldn't be too bad. But then also, if I was able to record that way, I could plug my mic into my computer and I could EQ it and do all that kind of stuff. And not that I think my mic sounds bad, because I think settings I have it on, and, you know, the room I'm in, it actually sounds decent in my opinion. You know, I do have a background in audio and live sound and everything, so I do know how to EQ microphones, and I know how to use a microphone. That's one of the most important things. The microphone I use is a Blue Yeti X. It is a condenser, so it picks up a lot of background noise. So, I mean, I have my gain down really, really low. I have a pop filter and a windscreen, and my mouth is about 2 to 3 inches away from the microphone when I use it. So, like, it really is only picking up my voice, and I know it will pick up my, like, HVAC noise every now and then, but for the most part, it doesn't. And I don't know, I've really, really tried to get rid of that. So the benefit of being able to EQ it would be that I could completely cut that out, and we wouldn't have that background noise at all. I could even set like things like gates and whatever else, so it only will it'll only record my voice when I'm speaking. So, like, if I'm not speaking, there won't be any noise coming through the microphone. Oh, I needed to turn there. I mean, I can go this way, but we're just wasting fuel. Yeah, let's turn around. So I don't think I'll hit $100 on YouTube before my birthday, but it could be close because last I checked I was at like 40-ish. So, but either way, when my birthday comes around, I am ordering my computer. And I'm going to do it through this program called, it's getupgraded.com. It's similar to the way like that you get a cell phone. Like nowadays when you buy a cell phone, you can essentially lease the phone. Like you don't actually own the phone unless you pay for the phone outright whenever you go to the cell phone store and buy it. But you technically you lease the phone and you pay like 30 to 40 bucks a month on your cell phone bill until the phone is paid for. And this is a similar kind of program. So like you get basically, let me just, since I'm talking, I'll drive past it. So basically you pick this, you know, you can spec out the computer however you want. You can max it out if you want to. It just increases your monthly payment. But this Get Upgraded program, and I do believe it does rely a little bit on your credit. So like if you don't have very good credit, you know, it may not be interest free. But if you have good credit, it's interest free, and you'll get basically, you'll be able to get the computer, and then you'll have a monthly payment. And what I have my computer spec'd out to be, the monthly payment would be like 75, 80 bucks, I think, a month, for like 3 years. And then after 2 years, though, you can return the computer if you want to, and you can upgrade to a newer version. So like, and then, you know, do the same thing over again. You'll just pay like that monthly fee and you'll have a brand new computer again. So it's a really cool thing. I actually know someone that did it, and they said it was, you know, it worked out really well for them, and they would recommend it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think it'll be nice. Hopefully I can pick this up and get back to the gas station. I should be able to. I'm pretty impressed with this twin steer though. It's doing really well. I would like to see if I can put some upgrades into it. I'm definitely not lifting it, and I would like to get some better tires on it if I have them. An all-wheel drive would be nice. I think it can have all-wheel drive. Oh boy, this week at work is really busy for me, and I'm not looking forward. Like I don't want to go to work. These 2 weeks of the year are one of the weeks that I dread every single year. And like I say that when I've only been full time at my job now for a little over a year, but I've worked in this building for many years before, just as a contracted technician. So like I've worked this specific show, well, not this exact show, but like the school that is performing for these 2 weeks, it's their like school musical, and you know, it's not the same musical every year, but I've worked one of their musicals before, and I've gotten out of them almost every other year since. But I didn't get out of it this year, so, but it's just like the past 2 days I've worked 20 some hours. I was at work for 13 hours yesterday. The day before I was there for 10, so I worked like 23 hours in the last 2 days. Although, yeah, today starts our new pay week, so I wasn't over 40 hours last week, at least. There's that. I may have to just go this way instead of trying to turn around, which is going to cut us close with fuel, but I don't know what else to do. because I can't get turned around. This is a pretty muddy area. But, I mean, the next couple days I only work 2 to 9. So it's basically I just go in for them to rehearse and then we go home. So shouldn't be too bad. I would really like to go back the way I came, but I don't think I can get up that way. It's really hard to get turned around sometimes. I don't have a lot of fuel, so going this long way is gonna really be hard. I'm gonna have to end up getting another truck over here to refuel me. And all my trucks are on Drummond Island, so. And we're sinking again. God. Don't. No. Alright, I'm talking to my cat. I hope I can get back up here. What are you doing? You're gonna push my computer off the couch. I'm gonna be mad. Like she cares. As long as I can get up this bit here. What am I stuck on? Come on. There we go. Hey, don't do that. Don't be rubbing your face on my microphone. Oh, this cat. Sometimes I miss the old cat. Where she didn't bother me ever. This little new cat is like... I've really never lived with a kitten, so like I don't... It's just a whole new experience for me. But my wife loves cats and she can't not have a cat. And when we had to put her cat to sleep, she lasted 4 days without a cat, and then we went and got a 6-month-old kitten, and she is just like, it's a whole different thing. It's weird. She has so much energy. She's actually not using a litter box and is not making me too happy, but I can't get mad at her because she's young. But like, she is litter box trained. But I don't know, I think just being in a new environment is just still very, you know, still very scared of a lot of things. She comes out a lot more than she did when we first brought her home, but she's still very scared all the time. Like any sudden movement or loud noise, she goes running. And I think it's just until she gets more comfortable, she's gonna, you know. Luckily, she hasn't like peed on like a floor where it's gonna like stain and smell, because you know cat pee's really hard to get out. We don't really have like any carpet upstairs, and I've blocked off the basement so she can't get down there. So like we do have hardwood floor in most of our rooms, but she has luckily not peed on those floors. She's peed in the shower, which is crazy to me. And then she's peed on like a bath mat in a bathroom. So, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I would rather her use a litter box. So we have 2 litter boxes, and we have one that has normal litter in it, and we have one that has like wood chip style litter, and because that's what they had her in where we got her. The litter box had like the wood chip style litter, so we didn't know if like she wasn't using the litter box because it wasn't the wood chip style, because our old cat just used normal litter. So I don't know. Hopefully she gets that figured out soon. What the hell? It wouldn't let me close the functions. It was weird. I'm gonna run out of fuel. There's no way I'm gonna make it back. Keep getting stuck. Oh, this truck is just so... It cannot make turns, man. I mean, I understand why it can't. It's a very long truck with no articulation, but... I mean, we may get close, but it's gonna be really, really close. But like I said, I have no trucks on this map, so if we run out of fuel, I'm gonna have to go bring one of my trucks back over from Drummond Island. Or I have that Chevy, the Kodiak, on Island Lake. Look, she's in her cat tree. It's the first time she's gone in there by herself. I know you can't obviously see the cat. She's like right in my view because it's sitting in the corner beside the TV. I feel like as long as I can get up the hill to the garage, I can coast down the other hill, and I should be able to make it. But we got to get through this part and up the hill to the garage without running out of gas. If I can get up there with like 15 liters left, I think we'll make it. Hopefully I can drive right along this edge without an issue like I did. Don't slow down. Keep going. My favorite band is back and has announced a full tour, and I'm a little sad because I don't think I'm going to be able to go to any of the dates where they're going to be close to me, which really sucks because the closest they're even coming to me is like a 3-hour drive in either direction, and one of them is on a day that I can't do because I'm already tentatively scheduled to work, and it's like a 4-day long thing because it's like a dance recital group, or it's like dance company, and it's their dance recital, so like it's, you know, days of rehearsal and then the performance days. So I'm not gonna be able to go to that one, and the other one is gonna be a hard week to try to squeeze because we are already getting some extra days off that week for the 4th of July. And I don't think I'm going to be able to... Ugh, we're running out of gas. Damn it. If I could have just gotten up that hill. That's the Chevy that's... And that has nothing in it, right? Yeah. What is this? Does this have any fuel? Nope. I gotta tow both of those back. God damn it. Alright, let me... I have this truck here, but even that, well, I can fill it up and then come back, but this is on a... I don't know, this is probably the best truck to take. It's unfortunate. We could have made it if we didn't get stuck all those times. It's alright, this truck will... I'll fill it up before I leave here and then we'll get back over there. I don't remember what I was talking about before I ran out of fuel, but it really wasn't important. Oh, the concert. Anyway, the band is brand new. I don't know if you've ever heard of Brand New, but like, they're just my favorite band since I was in like high school. Jesus. Come on. What the hell? Is this even where I want to go? No, not really, but anyway, I've always loved Brand New, and they broke up, and oh, for fuck's sake, man. Just get moving and then I'll continue. They broke up in 2017. There's a couple reasons why. If you really want to look it up, look it up. But regardless of all of that, you know, they're still my favorite band, and it's been a long time, and I really didn't think they would ever get back together, but they are. Their lead singer played some solo shows at the beginning of the year, and then they just played 3 shows with the whole band in Dallas, someplace in Kentucky, and then in Nashville. And then they announced a full tour yesterday. So, like, I'm kind of upset that I don't think I'm going to be able to go to it, but I just really, really, really hope they have a new album that they're going to release. That would be amazing. And, you know, hopefully this isn't the only tour they go on, and I'll be able to see them another time. Or hopefully they'll add a date. I was really disappointed that they're not going to, like, Washington, D.C. or anything like that, or, like, Baltimore. Which those are both, you know, relatively easy drives for me. I live like an hour and a half away from both of them. So, you know, maybe if they add some extra dates and it's in one of those places, maybe that'll work out better and I'll be able to go. But it's like a 3-hour drive for the closest that they're coming to me. So we'd have to stay overnight because my wife likes Brand New as well. So we'd have to stay overnight, and we'd have to have someone watch our kids, you know, for an overnight. And that's just a lot to ask of anyone. So I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Respond to a message. Alright. We should be able to make it back over there, no problem. I'm just trying to debate on which way I want to go. Probably easiest just to go up the one side. I think that's how I got here with this truck. I really hope that's all they're rehanging, because what's the point of all the work we did yesterday if they're just gonna rehang everything? Alright, I'm talking about work. It's typical, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go up this way because I'll pass the fuel station if I need more fuel, and I really need to now that this truck will be back over here, though, I'm going to use it to go. I'm not probably going to do that in this episode, but I'll need to tow the Chevy back and get fuel in it, and then I need to pick up these upgrades around here. The upgrades are super important. I got to get those. Forgot about that. I don't really want to go through that. What's my time looking like? Alright, we're running out of time. Hopefully I can get this refueled. And, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to the warehouse because that's kind of far in Black River, but I can at least get it refueled. Hopefully. Oh my god, come on. Unnecessary mud pits just drive me nuts. Don't. No. Alright, that's gonna happen a lot now. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna be yelling at the cat. Don't get stuck on me. The truck doesn't usually get stuck. It usually can make it. But it looks like I'm stuck. God. Come on. I can't tell if I'm moving at all. It's so dark. I'm stuck. I'm seriously about to just say fuck it and recover. That's gonna cost me $5,000, so I really don't want to do that, but like, I'm sick of... Oh, I'm just sick of it, dude. I just want to fucking get back and refill that truck. Like, I'm so tired of it, man. Oh. I'm just mad. I can't go anywhere without ever getting stuck. It's like impossible. So frustrating, dude. Like, people say that playing with mods makes the game not fun, but I'm like, playing without mods makes the game not fun. Jesus, man. Like, I understand difficulty, but like, what's the point of a game if like you don't have the upgrades to be able to put into your truck to fucking do anything? Like, you're constantly fighting, getting stuck. It's just so annoying. Yeah, okay. I knew that was gonna happen. And just like, it's just so aggravating, man. God damn it. Like, I just don't know how people do it, man. I don't know how people play this game without mods. I really don't. It just blows me away. I know it's possible. I 100% totally understand that. But in hard mode, it's just like you have to be like you have to have some severe knowledge of this game, and like I have a good knowledge of this game, but like you have to know like every path. You have to know like the ins and outs of like the tires and like what truck is gonna get stuck and what truck isn't gonna get stuck. Like it's just a never-ending like constant battle of getting stuck, and it frustrates the hell out of me. I just get so annoyed by it. And I just feel like you don't make enough money to outweigh the like recovering cost and stuff like that. Like, I get that recovering should only be used as like you really can't get the truck out, but it's like in that situation, all my trucks are 2 maps away. Well, 1 map away, I guess technically. But either way, it would have taken a whole other 20 minutes to drive another truck all the way over here. And then that's 1 less truck I have on that other map that I wanted to leave over there. It's just like, oh my god, maybe it'll get better once I have more trucks and can use more things. But it's just like right now, man, I just don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know if I can continue this series if I'm just constantly gonna just be perpetually in this like state of never having money. It's annoying. Now I need to get to that warehouse, which probably the best way to go would just be to go through the lumber mill and go up that way. But we're not going to have time to make it all the way over there, I don't think. I'll give it a good shot, but I don't think we'll make it. We'll have to start the next episode with delivering this. I really would like to stop in a garage too and see what I can do upgrade wise for this truck. Because this truck might be powerful enough to pull that truck out that's stuck, that 1 last stuck truck I have. It may also be able to get to that pump that I need to do. So I may be able to finish off Black River aside from the lumber missions, or the logging missions. So it would be nice to have Black River kind of checked off. Turn you at church. I just feel like I wouldn't have as much of an issue with hard mode if the focus of making it hard wasn't all about money, because that's the only thing that makes it hard. The only thing that makes hard mode hard is the like absolute lack of money that you have in the beginning of the game. Like, you have no money in the beginning of the game, and the contracts pay out, like, measly amounts, and, like, your trucks just aren't very good in the beginning. You don't have the best tires, even though I'm using Jat tires on some of my trucks. I have not done anything to this truck, so this truck is completely bone stock. And, like, it does okay, but it still gets stuck in spots, and it's just, like, if you get stuck and all your trucks are stuck, you have to recover. You don't have any other option. And then, you know, that costs $5,000. Like, it's just a lot of money to spend on recovering a truck that's stuck. So, like, I understand why you don't want to do that and why you want to try to rescue your trucks with other trucks, but it's just, like, it's such a time sink. And, like, that just, I don't know, that just adds a level of artificial difficulty that I don't like. And that's what frustrates me the most about hard mode. If I didn't have to worry so much about money, and it was just solely the fact that, like, if nothing was different other than you got paid out a little bit more for things. And, like, I don't know why, it seems like the later regions, like, the region that I'm on right now for my other save file, North Carolina, that one, when I finish some of those jobs, they pay out like $18,000 to $20,000, and it's like these jobs pay out like $2,500 or like $3,000. It's rare that you have one that pays like $5,000. I think the logging ones, which we're gonna have to stop here, but like look, that pays out $11,000, so that's not bad. That's $4,700. That's $5,900. That's $4,400, and like that's a lot of work, man. And like this is only $1,300 for this, $1,300. So I literally lost $3,700 doing this contract because I recovered that truck. And like these logging missions, they pay out a lot, but like the amount of money that you have to pay to get those stupid trailers, it's just like you still don't really make a whole lot of money from doing it, because that logging trailer, the long log thing, is like $14,000 from the trailer store. It's ridiculous. So I don't know, that's the end of my rant, but this is gonna have to end this episode. We will finish this off in the very next episode, and then we'll see if we can she just tried to jump up on the mantle and did not make it. Then we'll see if we can finish anything else off in this map, but if we can't, we'll just go back to, you know, one of the other maps and do stuff there. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.